So glad to have you with me today. We are talking about the Ultradian technique that is rooted on the concept of Ultradian rhythms. I didn't know what this is, and so we're going to go into a little bit of a background on this. The Ultradian rhythm is a biological pattern hardwired into your DNA. So this is sort of like circadian rhythms that function within a 24-hour period, except for these function at a shorter amount of time, like an hour or two. It's a function of your clock genes, which dictate how your body functions in time. Much like cardiac rhythms and brain waves, ultradian rhythms are measurable, observable, quantifiable physiological patterns that your body must maintain in order to operate properly. This is all coming from Blue Zone's website. They did a great job of describing this. I really liked it. Ultradian means many times a day. Rhythms refers to the regular oscillation, up and down wave patterns of these cycles. The primary purpose of ultradian rhythms is to manage the cycles of energy production, output, and recovery that occur in all humans. Basically, ultradian rhythms are like mini versions of circadian rhythms, our 24-hour cycle of sleep and waking, except that they're much shorter, occurring many times over a single day. So these waves, these rhythms, they start at the lower place in sort of an arousal space where they come up on that wave. I've done a beautiful image here for you. At the top of that wave, we can consider our top performance. And then we start to fall down with some kind of stress, if it's hunger or whatever it might be. And then we're in that little lull there, that recovery space. And then we come back up into our top performance and we go back down because of stress and we're in that recovery space. 90 minutes is that high production space, and 20 minutes is that recovery space. And so, this meditation that we're going to do is all about supporting this ultradian rhythm. So, on page 67 of our manual, they're talking about most people misjudging this natural and important process and failing to allow a short power break. Instead of relaxing and recharging the batteries, most people opt for a quick power boost. This normally comes in the form of a coffee or tea break, sweets, chocolates, fizzy drinks, cigarettes. But all of these are stimulants and simply gloss over the underlying need of the body to take regular breaks. So we can start this right now, just with during the day when we're looking out for signs from our body mind telling us to stop for a moment and rest. Maybe we feel slow or we feel like a loss of energy. We might feel ourselves drift off. So at this point, we need to do a short break. So here's what we're going to do. We feel our energy start to lag. We're going to give ourselves a short break and revitalize and rejuvenate our whole mind, body, and spirit by placing our cupped hands over our eyes as shown in this picture. We're going to close the eyes and we're going to go inside. And once we're sitting here in this space with our eyes covered, we're going to just become aware of any part of the body that feels tight, sore, tired. We're just going to do a body scan. Just noticing any specific spaces, tightnesses, any place that's speaking to you. Maybe it doesn't even feel tight, sore, or tired. Taking deep breaths. This always helps. And then if you do discover a part of your body that needs some energy boost, move your hands to that area. Just place your hands over that part of your body and keep them there for as long as you need to keep them there. If you're having a hard time finding a part of the body that feels like it needs attention, scan your body once more and just look again. Start with the head, over the eyes, over the face, over the mouth, over the neck and throat and shoulders. Scan over the heart. Scan over your stomach, down through the arms, the hands, the wrists, the fingers. Scan over your hips, your legs, connecting with the knees, the ankles, the legs, the feet. Just taking a deeper look. Oftentimes we have a hard time connecting, it takes maybe a second look to find that part of the body. Sometimes the unconscious mind wants to keep things hidden from us. And sometimes it's just not time. Even if you can't find something, just giving yourself that Reiki energy will support you in growing a deeper connection with yourself and letting your body know that it can trust you. Trusting that divine timing, knowing that this is right. And if you found a space in the body that does need attention, or if you haven't found a space, just bringing your hands to a specific area. So if you've located a spot, put your hands on that area. And if you haven't found a spot that needs specific attention, just bring your hands to a place that feels intuitively correct. Keeping your breath long and slow. Start to visualize beautiful white light coming into that space. Noticing what that light looks like, if there's a specific texture or color, if it's foggy or faint, or if it's strong and direct. Notice if there's anything in the format of that light that's giving you information about that specific space in your body and what it needs. Is it asking for gentle light? What does it feel like if you consider amplifying that light? When we ask ourselves these questions, it really helps us to start to bridge that connection between our body, our mind, and our spirit. If it feels right, growing that light brighter and brighter, larger and larger, until it completely fills that entire space and starts to flood into the rest of the body. What does it feel like? Is it warm and gentle? Is it cool and relaxing? Is it invigorating? Sense the feeling of peace and well-being that that space in your body is asking for, and know that you can give yourself exactly what you need. Seeing that light fill the entire body, watch it now as it floods out over the body into your aura, your energy field surrounding the body. Feel a sense of protection as you create this shield of pure unconditional love and energy around you. And stay in this space for as long as you desire, knowing that you can always come back to this space. And taking a few final breaths, feeling yourself rejuvenated, revitalized, invigorated, and ready for another round of this rhythm.